feeling like EST, cause everyone shine together. Cause the 9 can't flip like we, big lip look like you don't have a tenor. I won't lie to the industry, somebody don't love their members. Look in the mirror and ask yourself if you've been in the trenches.
Ladies and gentlemen, the return has officially arrived.
Surprise.
Yeah, I know you watched me for the intro, looking quiet, looking stupid, doing this. It doesn't matter. YSN, aka Yanni Sports Nation, has officially returned.
The little man gets a lot.
After many years hiatus. I almost brought it back when I was a sophomore in high school. For people that personally know me, my parents used to take my phone a lot.
It is what it is.
And my dad said, Yanni, if you want your phone back, you have to record a YSN YouTube video. So I did, but it never got released. Kept that one in the vault. But I'm here to talk about today. We're going to go over the Premier League weekly roundup. I'm thinking about doing like a weekly series on this channel. Do like a roundup of sports, and then I'll do different videos, but like shorter, relating to my articles on my website, ysnmusic.com. Check that out.
We do not care.
And I'll put that into like Reels, TikToks, and Instagram, or YouTube Shorts, excuse me. But for these type of videos, I'm gonna do, hopefully, you know,
Inshallah.
weekly. I'm gonna do like a roundup of the Premier League and like all the soccer games, football games that happen. And then when NFL starts, basketball starts, I'm gonna keep doing that as well. But yeah, first off, I want to just start off by saying thank you for tuning in. If you tuned in, subscribe, like, because this is a YouTube video, comment, share, post notifications button as well.
Talk to me! Talk to me!
But yeah, man, let's get into my Premier League predictions.
There's no question, Brexit means Brexit.
So here is the official YSN 2022/23 Premier League predictions. We'll start at the bottom. My bottom three that are getting relegated. I have the Cherries of Bournemouth.
And we're looking, stay on the ball a little bit.
In 20th. Fulham at 19th. And at 18th, I have the Saints of Southampton.
Yeah!
So, I actually uploaded this article, let's see. I uploaded this article on July 22nd. So this was about 2 weeks before the start of the Premier League, which just happened this past weekend. Technically this past Friday when Arsenal took on Crystal Palace. But I still think I'm still going to stick to these predictions. I know everyone's overreacting after 1 week. That's just how sports fans are. You overreact to stuff. Like they were saying Jamar Chase couldn't catch the balls in preseason. Look at what Jamar Chase did. So everyone's going to say, oh, Mitrovic made Van Dijk his son. Oh, Trent can't defend.
Shut up. Shut up.
I've had enough. Stop with these horrible takes after 1 week, after overreactions. I'm talking to you, Syed. Enough. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, so Bournemouth, I just don't think they have enough to stay in the Premier League once again. I like Scott Parker. I like what the Cherries are doing. They had a great win week 1 against Aston Villa, against Steven Gerrard's Clarets.
Oh, money.
But I don't see that luck lasting throughout the year. I think they will falter and they will eventually end up in the 20th position. For 19th, I have Fulham. I know they just held us to 1 point at the Craven Cottage. But even though the stadium looks nice, I'm literally doing this based off the fact that the last 3 times Fulham were in the Premier League, they got relegated immediately. So it's like Norwich. If Norwich gets promoted, they're immediately getting relegated. It's like an unwritten rule in football. If you're Norwich or Fulham, you get relegated immediately. That's what you do. And then Southampton. Southampton, I don't like their squad.
Yeah. Oh, allow me.
While I do like James Ward-Prowse, he's an incredible player, good midfielder. United could use him, actually. But we'll get to that later. Sekou Mara from Bordeaux, Romeo Lavia from City. These are project signings. They're not immediate impact signings. And while they are young and the team can get a lot better, I just don't think it'll be enough for them to hold in the Premier League this year. So Southampton, Fulham, and Bournemouth are all getting relegated this year according to my predictions.
Okay.
17 of 14, I have 17 Everton. I don't think Frank Lampard is a good manager.
No.
To be frank. See what I did there. But I think he'll be the first manager sacked this year. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, once again, injured for several weeks. Ben Godfrey goes down, stretchered off with an ankle injury. I just don't think that he's a good manager. I don't think that he'll be able to bring Everton to any position higher than maybe 14th this year. So I have them at 17th. Leeds United at 16th. I like Jesse Marsch. I think he's an energetic guy. He made some quality signings. Aronson's nice. I like Tyler Adams. But losing Rafinha and Calvin Phillips in one window is going to be a huge blow for the squad. They will survive. They'll stay in the Premier League yet again. But 16th is as high as I have them going.
Little meaty ting.
15th, Wolves. They just signed Gonzalo, I don't know, Gonzalo Guedes from Valencia, who's a club in shambles right now currently due to horrible ownership. But Bruno Large, he's a decent manager, but do I see them making any strides this year in the Premier League? No, I'm thinking 15 to 13 finish for them at max. 14, I have the newly promoted side that just made it in the playoff final, Nottingham Forest. Shout out Jay Lings.
Do not even. No.
But I don't know why I picked this team to go 14th. Let me look at my bold predictions article on ysnmusic.com.
Halas, leave it. Straight, halas, leave it, bro.
I did say that I like Steve Cooper. I think he is a good manager. They've done some decent business with Jesse Lingard on a free. Taiwo Awoniyi, excuse me if I said that wrong, from Union Berlin. Nico Williams is coming in, and then Steve Cooper is a great manager. And then City Ground, I think it's an incredible place to play at. I remember Liverpool played them last year in the FA Cup, and it was honestly one of the most impressive grounds I've seen in England in terms of energy and atmosphere. So I'm really banking on that. And I also have a Greek on there, Yasso Evangelos Marinakis, I think his name is. He's the owner of Olympiacos as well. So I have them landing in at 14th. And 13th, I have I think it's the Bees. Yeah, the Brentford Bees. So Ivan Toney, great player. I like Sergi Canos. I don't think they made any huge signings in the window, but I like Joshua Silva as well. I think he's a quality midfielder. Scored a screamer this weekend. But yeah, I like Brentford's squad. Thomas Frank, I think, is a good manager, and I see them staying up as well. Mid-table finish, nothing surprising, nothing new. But yeah, so from 12 to 9, I have Leicester, which I might put down, honestly. I might switch that up because Leicester, let's talk about Leicester. All right, so Ricardo Pereira out for 6 months with a ruptured Achilles. James Maddison, Wesley Fofana, and Yuri Tielemans all linked with moves away from the club. Kasper Schmeichel left for £1 million to Nice to pair up with Aaron Ramsey in Ligue 1, Uber Eats. Here's my thing with Kasper Schmeichel leaving. He stayed and he played in the Leicester preseason, and he took a look around the dressing room and he goes, shit, I have to go. That's bad. When your club captain just looks around and says, all right, I'll leave for $1 million. $1 million. I understand he's 35 years old, but Kasper Schmeichel is a solid goalkeeper. He was a top 5 Premier League goalkeeper. Ooh, top 10, maybe top 5. But how does he leave for $1 million to Nice? That's a horrible sign for Brendan Rodgers and the Foxes. I think that's definitely worrisome. And if Fofana leaves to Chelsea, they just put in a £70 million pound bid for him. So if he leaves, then it's wraps for them. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, Brev.
It's not looking good, Brev.
Newcastle, I have the Magpies finishing 11th. In my bold predictions article, I wrote that the Magpies would spend big this year, either now or in the January transfer window, kicking in that sum of that Saudi Arabia money. I'm not sure if they will this window, but I think they will definitely next window, as they're linked with the likes of James Maddison. They were linked with Maxwell Cornet, but he has landed at the London Stadium for West Ham to play for the Hammers, so I guess that's not a move anymore. At number 9, I have the Eagles of Crystal Palace. I love Patrick Vieira. I love the youth on that side. Eberechi Eze, Michael Elise, Odson Edouard, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Zaha is incredible as well. He's a club legend. I love Mark Gahey in the back with.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, yo. Oi, oi. I like Tyreek Mitchell as well. He's a great fullback. And Gaeta's decent in goal, but I think they'll finally finish within the top 10 this year. And now we're at the top 8. Here, I have the number 8, Steven Gerrard and his Aston Villa Clarets. I don't know. I have them finishing in 8th. Leon Bailey, Boubacar Kamara, and Diego Carlos with the new signings. I like those. I know they lost to the Cherries of Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium this past weekend, but like I said earlier, I think it's match week 1. Like, give it some time. I think he'll be fine. Accidentally rhyming. Coutinho as well. He's class, Liverpool legend. So yeah, we'll have him at 8, and then West Ham with Cornet and Scamacca coming in, 2 good signings with Declan Rice, Mikel Antonio. You know what to say about Mikel Antonio. And Mr. Animal lover, Kurt Zuma in the back. That's how your cat feels. That's how your cat feels. And they also permanently signed Alphonse Areola on a permanent deal from PSG, I think. So that's a good deal for them since Fabianski is kind of getting up there in age. In 6th place, top 6 now, I have the Gunners of Arsenal.
Fuck you, blood!
And I almost switched them with my 5th place, who I will obviously say next. But I love this side. They're youngest side in the Premier League. Bukayo Saka, incredible player. Obviously, led them in scoring last year. Martin Odegaard, the new skipper. Saliba put on a man of the match performance last week against Palace. Tomiyasu's class. Aaron Ramsdale is so British. Inject that in my veins. And the midfield is solid as well. Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Xhaka, Partey. And then up front, obviously new signing Gabriel Jesus, with Zinchenko as well on left back. So it's a good side. It's a good side. Jesus looked incredible on the ball against Palace. So I'm excited to see how they turn out and what Mikel Arteta is able to do with the squad. For my 5th place, I will go with the Blues of Chelsea, fraudulent club. I hope Romelu Lukaku never wears that Chelsea blue again. They employ Jorginho and Cesar Azpilicueta, so I do not want to give them any more attention than they deserve, and they don't deserve any. So goodbye, Chelsea. 4, Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, this is the history of Tottenham, but they look really good right now. Conte ended the year very strong with them last year, and they made some signings. They signed today, actually, literally, I think 20 minutes ago, they signed Destiny Udogie, I think his name is. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. From Udinese, they signed Richarlison, they signed Jed Spence, and they signed Ivan Perisic on a free, doing a lot of good business. Dejan Kulusevski has been looking really good for the boys at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I was about to say White Hart Lane, but that is not anymore. And then Eric Dyer at the back with his massive dome piece. Harry Kane, the English guy who can't speak English. Heung-min Son. And Kulusevski is a great front 3, and Richarlison will obviously get in there in the mix. So, free Ndombele though. Please let him go back to Lyon or something, please, because he is way too good to be at Spurs. Despite their performance yesterday, I'm recording this on Monday, by the way. Manchester United, I have them at number 3.
What is going on?
Now let me explain. Don't booze. This prediction relies on one thing and one thing only. If the board can actually back this man, Erik ten Hag. You man are linked with Marco Arnautovic. My man was in Shanghai banging in goals not so long ago, and he's at Bologna now. You think your answer is at Bologna and is at 33 years old? Allow it, man.
Oh my days! Allow it!
Shocking. De Jong, their main transfer target, doesn't even want to go there. He would rather get criminally threatened by Barcelona and play center back than go play for Manchester United.
Wow!
Scenes. Get this man Ten Hag some players Stop playing Scott McTominay in the midfield. He is so shit. I was watching the game yesterday. I've never seen that poor of a performance on a football pitch. I don't know, besides me on 2 broken ankles. Horrible scenes. Allow it. I digress. Walter, I'm praying for you. The second spot. Drum roll, please. Manchester City. Yes, the addition of Haaland is scary. Calvin Phillips also joining in. However, it's not their year. It's not their year. And am I biased? Yes.
Man, shit ain't got serious, man.
Do I have actual reasoning? Yes. Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland is an insanely deadly combination. We just saw it this past weekend. Haaland with already bagging a brace on his debut. However, there's a certain Uruguayan out there that I think is going to have just as a successful season as Erling Braut Haaland. And his name is Darwin Núñez. Núñez. A goal and an assist on his debut, and he only played for 30 minutes. Inject that in my veins. He already has 2 goals for the club, counting the Community Shield. He scored 4 goals in the game in a friendly against Leipzig, excuse me. I love the guy. I think he perfectly fits into this offense. People are clowning him about his technical ability. It's the same thing with Lukaku. You're a complete goal scorer. Klopp usually he plays that number 9, likes to hold up play, drop back into the midfield, technical on the ball. That's not who Núñez is. But he doesn't need to be that for Liverpool. We already have creation in the midfield with Thiago, Nabilad, Hendo could spring in a good ball. And we have our fullbacks, Trent and Robbo, pushing up, and that can create plays on the wing. All they need to do, just like you saw this weekend, a simple pass from Harvey Elliott back to Matip to James Milner. Milner chips the ball back to Elliott. Elliott down the wing to, was it Salah? I think it was Salah that gave, it was Salah. Springs the ball in. Núñez, back heel finish, acrobatic things on some Simone Biles thing. Then, second goal, Trent lost the ball into the box. Salah heads it. Núñez tries to get a toe to it, doesn't really control it, but it counts as an assist because Salah smashes it in. Good lad. So he doesn't need to do much. He just needs to stick to his attacking position like he's been doing recently, and he'll be fine. He'll bag the goals. And one of my bold predictions for this year for Liverpool is that Núñez and Luis Diaz will combine for 45 goals and assists combined together. That is my bold prediction for this year. And starting off with 2 already, 3, counting the Núñez goal in the Community Shield. This is not bad, my friend. 3 in 1 weekend. I like this. I like this a lot.
Nice. Made me happy, made me smile. Nice.
Next up, I'm going to be giving y'all my Premier League predictions for this upcoming week and also talking about some notable games around Europe. Surprise! Ladies and gentlemen, my little brother, ysngallery.
So important, I had to come on the first episode.
His socials will be in the link in the description. Oh my god, YouTuber. Shut up!
What the hell?
Premier League Match Week 2 predictions. Let's get into it. Aston Villa versus Everton. Steven Gerrard returns to Liverpool, but to face the rivals, the Toffees of Everton. I have Villa winning 2-1 to Yorkshire.
I'm going to preface this with, I'm not the biggest Premier League fan. I watched some Prem games, notably the bigger games. I'm not watching Aston Villa Everton.
Actually, hold on. Timeout on the play, 30-second timeout. Actually, we're not going to ask him for his opinion on the Premier League game because he's a piece of shit.
We don't want to hear from you. Shut up. Shut your mouth, bruv.
I have
the big games. Ask me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Smaller games, I'm not up
Fair
to
enough.
speed.
Fair enough.
More La Liga, Serie A kind of thing for me.
You're what? Are you sorry?
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Shut up, dickhead.
You are a joke. A facade.
All right. Anyway, want to watch this. Let's see. Like I said, Villa 2, Everton 1. Leeds, Southampton. Southampton is in the bin. James Ward-Prowse, this is his last year as a Saint. That manager, Ralph Hussenstathel, whatever his name is, he cried after beating Liverpool at Anfield. Allow it. We were playing Reece Williams and Nat Phillips at center back. You're getting relegated. Mope, you're a cheat. I hope Brighton get relegated.
Mopo, you are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat. I hope Brighton get relegated.
Leeds 2, Southampton 0. Arsenal Leicester. Is this a big enough game for you to comment on?
I can comment.
You can comment on that. We're actually watching the Arsenal All or Nothing as we speak. It's great. Bukayo Saka is him. I have Arsenal winning this game 3-2.
I look at the Arsenal attack and then I look at the Leicester defense, and I see mismatches across the board. Saka, who's the left back?
Bro,
Leicester.
Oh my god. Drewsbury Hall?
Yeah.
I think. Is he a left back or is he a left mid?
They have Soyuncu, which he's a good center back, sure, but Gabriel Jesus is too much of a striker for him to handle. Who's the Johnny Evans?
Oh, Drewsbury Hall's a midfielder. No.
Who's
I don't think Johnny Evans is at the club anymore.
I think
Leicester City is in the mud.
I think I saw him playing last week.
Is he actually still at the club?
I'm pretty sure he's still there now.
Vestergaard. I forgot Vestergaard is on.
He doesn't even play.
Oh, Castagna. Castagna is left back. Castagna's left back.
He's also left. No, he's left mid. I mean, maybe he was left back, but he's line.
Shut up. It says defender.
Okay.
Actually, Luke
See,
Thomas.
it is Johnny Evans.
Yeah, Johnny Evans.
He was playing last week.
But he's not a left back though.
I'm talking about center back.
Okay, yeah. I think it's either Luke Thomas or Timothy Castagna because I think they run like a 3-4-3 or something, or 3-5.
Johnny Evans.
Yeah, exactly. It's
okay, and then I mean they have Ricardo Pereira, sure, good right back.
He's out for 6 months.
And he's out. So, trash.
So final score predictions.
I'm going with 2-0, Arsenal winning against Leicester.
And what do we think about Tottenham?
Shit.
What do you think about shit?
Tottenham.
What?
Tottenham.
You said Tottenham.
Tottenham.
He's a piece of shit. Wolves, Fulham. I got Wolves winning this one. The battle of the Portuguese managers. Bruno Lage versus Marco Silva. I think Marco Silva's Portuguese. Good lord, I hope he is. I slandering his name. Yes, he is Portuguese. Wolves winning that one 2-1. Yes, Fulham drew us. At Craven Cottage. I've had enough. All right, they can have their 1 week of fame. They're gonna get relegated. It's just the rule of football. Fulham and Norwich, when they get promoted, they get relegated. It is what it is. Brentford United.
What's the plan? Get out!
Do you have any thoughts on Manchester United right now?
My king, Cristiano. Sure, nostalgic, right? Started his illustrious career really at Man U, with Sporting, yes, but where he took off Manchester United, he's their player. But that time is done. It's over.
Tough one.
Man United is no place for arguably the greatest player of our generation. Okay? They are in a transitional period. A transitional period is not meant to have a world superstar like Cristiano going through the shakiness and trials and tribulations of a club like this. With a new manager every year, say from Juve, new manager, they had Allegri, Sarri, Pirlo, and then now he has OGS, then Ten Hag, Ragnick, Ten Hag. We're talking about 6 managers in the span of what, 4 or 5 years? It's ridiculous. Cristiano belongs to be at a stable club, competing for Champions League and competing for important titles, not playing Europa League against these no-name teams from Bosnia. Let's get a grip here and let's put him in a club where he actually deserves to play at. No disrespect to Man United, right now it's just not the best time for him to be playing at the club.
And I think, to be frank, it's not ridiculous to say that. I think, to be frank here, United fans also want him to leave for his own good. Chris, get out. Go. We want you to be free.
Save yourself.
Save yourself, yeah. So I actually have Brentford and United drawing 1-1. Score?
United lose 1-0. United lose 1-0.
That'd be a tough one.
That's a tough one.
The Brentford Community Stadium is a hard place to play. It's got some energy over there in London, so I won't be surprised. West Ham Forest. I got West Ham 3, Forest 1. Jay Ling's goal for Forest. And then Tottenham Chelsea, a London derby of some sorts. I have Tottenham winning this one, 1-0. Chelsea didn't show me enough offensive prowess against Everton. Yes, they did get that penalty from Jorginho, that rat. But yeah, I say Harry Kane slots one in and Tottenham win 1-0. Yorks.
I think Tottenham have a real good flow going on right now. I think Conte is kind of getting the team assembled properly. They brought new signings in. I think Kulusevski and Bentancur from Juve last year are now finding themselves a good spot in the starting 11. So I think, yes, I agree with Yanni. They're going to take away the W this week.
Okay. And last game of the Premier League match week on Monday at Anfield, a night game. Liverpool hosting the Eagles of Crystal Palace. I have Liverpool winning 3-1. Nunez goal, Salah goal, and a cheeky Virgil van Dijk header on the corner.
What a sight.
Yeah, we didn't start off great, but I think this is a perfect bounce back game at home, at night, under the bright lights of Anfield with our fans. I think we win this one.
I think it's going to take a miracle for Crystal Palace to win. I have Liverpool winning 4-1.
Love. And then we'll finish off with notable matches around the world. Juve play host to Sassuolo in their opening match day in the Serie A. I have Juve winning 2-0.
We lost to Sassuolo last year.
This is true.
We lost. Okay, and it wasn't like, it was whatever we lost, we deserved to win. We deserved to lose. So there has to be some magic on the field. Is Chiesa back yet, or is he still?
I think Chiesa's still out. Yeah.
Chiesa's still out, so.
So then Moise and Vlahovic up top.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I hope Juve can win. It's not going to be by a lot.
Okay.
It's not going to be by a lot.
Hold on.
It's.
He has this thing about like games where he doesn't always watch the games on time, and so he doesn't want me to tell him about lineups. He doesn't want me to tell. He doesn't even want me to show him pictures of the players before the game. Now, that's how like anal he is about like. I don't want like to know anything about it. So Juve played Atletico Madrid yesterday. Do you still plan on watching the game? Yes or no?
Sure, yeah, you can tell me.
Okay. Juve lost 4-0.
Okay. You see? So
4-0. Hold on, I'm not
glad
done
you
yet.
told me, I don't have to waste my time watching this.
I'm not done yet.
Literally shit club.
I'm not done yet.
Just absolutely shite the bed.
I said I'm not done yet. It could have been 5, but Joao Felix missed the penalty. Do you know who scored?
I already have a hit against him.
Morata had a hat trick. A hat trick. He had a hat trick. All right, list your top 5 football ops right now. Number 1, he plays for Barcelona.
Number 1, Piqué.
Yes.
Number 2, Morata.
No, why Piqué though?
Shakira belongs to me.
Woy.
All right, let's stop the games. Let's just say how it is. Shakira's mine. He took her
Love
from my arms,
of course,
and she actually hated him so much secretly that she didn't actually want to get married to him. So they just had a mutual agreement, like a friendship. You shake hands, all right, and now he cheated on her. He gets booted every game, and now
and then,
it's just not good for
And
her.
then she purposely didn't pay her taxes so that she would go to jail and escape just to see you, right?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's working.
So Piqué at 1. Number 2.
Number 2, Morata.
Okay. Why is that?
So this is a Moroccan saying, like, actually not saying, there's a Moroccan word, Hoche Bet. It's like these little wooden chopsticks that you play as kids that, like, they do, like, you count.
Isn't it Jalil Hoche Bet?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty sure it's Rajlin, Hoche Bet. Anyway, it's these, like, little counting sticks you use as kids, little kids who have trouble with counting or learning the number system, use them.
Shout out, Mom.
That's how we describe Morata and his play style.
Well, Mom, actually, because she's Moroccan, she told us about this.
Yes. This man has the zero balance in FIFA. Every time he gets touched, whether it be by a fly or Adama Traore, he flies like 50 yards on the ground. He could be in a goal scoring position. This man just falls. It's disgusting to watch. I'll be rooting for Juve and wanting to score. If he scores, I'm not celebrating.
This is true.
Yeah, I don't celebrate his goals.
Walter, my friend Walter, has definitely seen this. He knows.
I don't celebrate his goals. I think he's a fraudulent player. I don't know how he's made it on top teams. Real Madrid, Juve twice.
Chelsea.
And
Atletico.
Athletic Madrid now twice. He belongs at Nottingham Forest.
No, he doesn't.
And that's,
no, he doesn't.
And that's even like...
He belongs at Rayo Vallecano.
And that's like, that could be a compliment. And now that he scores a hat-trick against Juve, doesn't show how good he is. It shows how shit Juve is.
Allegri, what do you think?
We should have never sacked Pirlo, and let me tell you why. With a shambling performances of a team, all right, losing to LS Verona in these low-table Serie A clubs, and to finish 4th and win 2 domestic cups, they sack Pirlo to bring back who? Allegri! Please, what has Allegri... Okay, Allegri had his time. He brought us to the Champions League final. Okay, fine. But what did he have to show? Absolutely nothing. Okay, we have the Serie A titles, but we had them for 9 years running.
Bonucci sucks.
All right, now that Serie A became competitive, he's shit. We're in shambles.
Shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking.
We can't run this club. It's not just him. It's the idiot sitting counting money with his meaty claws. Agnelli and that schmuck family. Okay, I'm sick of it. So many clubs need to get rid of their board, the president, everything. Clear house.
The Glazers, we're talking to you. You're shite as well.
Clean the house.
Clean the house.
I'm sick of it. All right, make some real changes in this club. Nedved, who I met actually, what a class lad. This man should be running the club. No questions asked. They should answer to him. Agnelli doesn't know shit about football. You have a Ballon d'Or winner and he's calling the shots? Fuck you.
Yeah, yours. Let's go. Number 3 on your op list.
Carlos Soler.
Okay, so background about my brother. Hold on. You are a diehard Madrid fan.
Yes.
And then like you kind of started gaining Juve fandom.
See, here in the U.S., we don't have like a domestic league that's actually important. The MLS, it sucks. Yeah. No one watches that here. The real football fans, they'll watch, top 5 leagues normally.
Not the Bundesliga, though. That's a fraud league, please.
There's a fraud league. So I watch Real Madrid and Juve. So Real Madrid, that club is like, that's my club. That's like what's in my heart. I'm a Madridista.
And I'm a Liverpool Red diehard.
Yeah.
Since like 2013, 14.
But I also like other clubs. But I have to say, if I was to pick my second club, it would be Juve. So, that's how it goes. At first, always Madrid. If they play each other, I'm always rooting for Madrid. But if Juve is, playing their domestic league games and domestic cup tournaments, I'll watch Juve and I'll root for them.
All right, now back to Carlos Soler.
Carlos Soler. It's not because he's good or he gives us trouble as a Madrid fan. He just pisses me off when we play. It's disgusting to watch him. I'm looking at his picture right now, and it's upsetting. It's upsetting.
Yo, his piece, bro.
It's upsetting, and I don't like him.
Number 4.
Number 4.
The rat from Barcelona.
Jordi Alba.
He's up there.
Jordi Alba is a true rat. Okay, and I actually went to I've been to 4 Barcelona games. 3 at the Camp Nou. Actually, 2 at the Camp Nou. 1 at the
RCD Espanyol Stadium.
And 1 at the Bernabeu. And I actually DNA tested him, and he actually is in fact a rat. Okay. The fact that he didn't have a license until the age of 30 and up, I don't know how old he was, past 30 for sure, is hilarious. And the way he plays, and just in every Clasico, he tries to fight someone. Just, be in your place. All right.
Can you tell?
You line up next to PK. I know it rubs off on you, but you're a rat.
Can you tell the people when you went to the Manchester United Atletico Madrid Champions League match at the Wanda Metropolitano? Can you tell them what they were saying to Luke Shaw?
By far the funniest thing I've ever heard in a football stadium. I don't speak Spanish well, but I know a few words, a few phrases, that I get done, picked up a few things. Yanni, word of mouth. I was in the heart of the Atletico Madrid fans, and they were just screaming the entire game. And we were pretty close. I was like row 6, and when Luke Shaw would get the ball and start taking up the field, everyone in unison, Luke Shaw, culo gordo. It was. We'll insert the clip of close-up of Luke Shaw here.
Yes, his build.
But
Luke Shaw's build now. Yes. So yeah, Luke Shaw is a massive lot. I don't know how he moves that quick with that build, but shout out to him. Shout out to Luke Shaw. Shawberto Carlos, as you like to say.
Yes. We'll end it at that. I think that's a good number of my ops.
That was only 4.
Yeah, it's 4. 4's good.
Aspilicueta, Mason Mount. You're
No,
forgetting
I
some of
mean,
them.
I don't like them.
Hold on. Kang In Lee.
Okay, that was like a one-time thing. It's not like my op. I mean, he kicked Ramos like 5 times after being subbed in for like a minute. Yeah. So that pissed me off, and I don't like him for that.
All right, so we're dragging this on for a long time. Yes. I don't know if my phone has a lot of storage left. We're gonna go quick fire on these last matches. Real Madrid versus Darwin Nunez Old Club, UD Almeria.
We're cleaning them, at least 4-0. You also forget it. I see further in the list. You don't have Real Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup.
Shut up.
Okay, to the bottom.
He's inferior. Barcelona, Rayo Vallecano. I have Barca winning 4-1. How about you?
Rayo Vallecano. 5. Barcelona 0.
0?
0-0.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Barca, are they going to be able to register their players? What's going on here? Do you have money? I don't think so.
Joke of a club. Goldman Sachs helped them, and I will be suing them personally.
Please pay my goat Ousmane Dembele. 4. The only reason that I'm listing them here is because my beautiful Sadio Mane has left Liverpool to Bayern Munich. He's already scored 2 goals. So they're here now. And they're playing VfL Wolfsburg. Yes, it's a fraudulent league, but there's certain teams that are all right. I have Munich winning 4-1. I hope Thomas Muller never sees success on a football pitch ever again. How about you?
Irrelevant game. Move on.
Okay. Next match is Real Madrid versus Eintracht Frankfurt for the UEFA Super Cup final. It will be played in shout-out Money Heist, Helsinki, Finland. I have Real Madrid winning 3-1. I have no reason to believe that Eintracht Frankfurt could win. They have a great team, but Madrid is clear, I fear. And I'm a Liverpool fan, so that says a lot. Go ahead.
I think actually this is going to be a closer game than you have it. I think it's going to be a 1-goal difference. And I'm going for a 1-0 Madrid. Go for 1-0 Madrid. I think it's going to be it's going to take us a little bit to get warmed up in the game. I think the goal's going to come late in the second half. So I'm going 1-0.
All right. Well, there you have it for our football part of the video. Just to end it off, I'm going to do a quick little thing. I'm going to end it right after. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be a weekly video. He might make, a few appearances here and there. I might have some of my boys make a guest appearance.
I'm out and about.
Running errands. But yeah, last 2 parts of the video, I want to say Kevin Durant has doubled down on his trade request to the Brooklyn Nets. He gives them an ultimatum. He says, either get rid of Sean Marks and Steve Nash or keep me. That's the ultimatum he gave. And then also with the Brooklyn Nets, Ben Simmons apparently left the group chat of the team when they asked him if he was going to be able to play Game 4.
Wait a minute.
Last series.
Can he shoot a 3-pointer or can he?
No, he still can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's in the NBA.
Yeah, you have players like Jonas Valanciunas developing a 3 that you need to contest. And Ben Simmons cannot make a 3-pointer. Prayers up for... Actually, no prayers for Nets fans. No prayers.
Get in the gym.
They don't deserve it.
And start, practice. How are you a professional NBA player and you can't shoot a 3-pointer? All right? If Bronny and Bryce can be dropping dimes, all right, in their AAU games, but yet you can't hit a 3-pointer. Maybe that's not a fair comparison.
That's definitely not a fair comparison.
It's not a fair comparison.
You fumbled the bag.
Okay.
You're a donut! You're so stupid!
Say, I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot sandwich.
Okay, yes.
But still, come on.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the first episode of the YSN Weekly Update. That's the name for now. I don't know if I'll change it. But, hey, man, it's a return. And queuing it back to the old days, this is YSN signing out.
Cause the 9 can't chat to the O. Half of them look like they don't own a wetter. I won't lie to the industry. Somebody wants life for their brethren. Look in the mirror and ask yourself if you've been in the trenches.